Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since my last model. It's end of June, last time I did model, which as some of you may recall was my Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Yesterday, October the 2nd, was my birthday. I was 38, whoop-de-doo. And my wife actually bought me a nice model for my birthday present, so I'm now going to show you what it is. You've probably already seen it from the main picture, but here it is. As you can see, it's the Revell 148 AH-64D Longbow Apache. Now I will admit, for a 148, there's actually quite a lot of parts. There's your first tree there, moulded in like a leaf green. I think that might be the camera piece that goes on the top there, like that on there. Some main body parts as well. Next tree, like I said, all other little bits. I honestly don't know what they are yet. Oh, I see that part might be the rear tail of the rotor. And one good thing I like about this kit, going on to the next part, you've got the rotors. There's your main cockpit there. And the good thing I like about this kit, we'll just turn this over, is the pilots. You get a couple of pilot models. I think you probably got to put their arms on the right arm. As you can see, it's a nice couple of pilots. I don't think they're resin. No, I feel like normal plastic, so I'm quite chuffed with that. Because I've seen an Academy model a couple of months ago. Tried to bid on it, lost the bid, but I don't think that can be pilots. So that's that tree. Just like I say, it's just a quick review. And now you got the main shell itself, the main body. It's not too bad. I wonder how big it is compared to my Airwolf. I'll just move over here, guys. It's about, well, it's probably, yeah, it's a little longer than my Airwolf model, as you can see. So, like I said, my Airwolf model was 148, so again, this is a little longer. So I'm quite chuffed with that. You got the clear parts of the windows. I've left them in the bag. Now, one good thing about this model, came in, let me just get the blister pack. It came in this blister pack. So let me just put that down. So you get the main box for the Apache in there. You get the glue in there. There is a brush as well. Let me just get that. There's the brush you get with it. It's like a two-ended brush. And then in these little 4 slots here, you get the 4 little pots of paint. Let's move that over there. Oh, balls. Anyway, there are your 4 little pots of paint. You got that one's black green. You got anthracite, which I've already got, which I did my Airwolf in. NATO olive and light olive for that one. The good thing is, I think I'm pretty much got the paint to do that green, like the dark olive military green. And like I said, I think it might be that one there. There's no mixing of the paint either, so I'm quite chuffed with that. So I'm thinking one of these will actually do that, because that's the US colours and that's the colours I'm going to do it in. So I'm quite chuffed with the fact that there's some paint with it, but if needs be, I could just buy another little pot of paint, a little square pot of paint from Amazon. Now here's the decal sheet. Now it's quite a detailed decal sheet. You get some make and markings there, and then you get British Army, which would be the Westland Apache, and then you get the Netherlands Army, and then you get all the other markings and these yellow markings. I think they're my cockpit markings. So the decal sheet is actually quite very detailed, which I'm actually quite chuffed with. I'm saying that a lot, actually quite chuffed with. Let me just look at some of these instructions now. You know, I had a quick butcher's of the instructions last night. There's actually, as you can see there, look, the pilot should have the right arm on it. I had that with the Stringfellow Hawk and Dominic on the Airwolf. Now it says there, British Army, so there are instructions for British Army parts. Then you got the US Army, you can see there. And on that one you got US Army stroke Netherlands Army. So like I said, you can build it to one of 3 ways: US Army, British Army, or the Netherlands Army. So like I said, I'm quite looking forward to build this model, so stay with me guys. Hi guys, just a quick update. As you can see, I've done the cockpit pretty much and the pilots, and let me just turn this round. Right, as you can see on the cockpit I've done all anthracite on the inner cockpit itself, and then on the seats, the pilot seats front and rear, I've done those in black, and the seat coverings I've done in the light olive drab for both of them. One thing I wanted to issue about was this back panel here. You can see it's like a dark grey. Now in the instructions it had the colour Revell and it said grey, so I went on the colour chart and it's actually a dark grey. I've got some dark grey, so I didn't need to buy any more paint, so I put that on. That's black there. Now this is the propeller housing, I'm assuming. That's in the dark olive drab. You can probably just make out I've put some of the decals on. Those are the side console decals. Let me just turn this round. And you can just make out in there, I've put all, that's the pilot console, I've put all the decals in there. They were very, very tiny. Even more tiny than my Battlestar. I didn't think you get any more tiny than that, but they're in there. And this thing here, that's the front, that's the co-pilot console, and then that goes in there like that. If I can get it in. There we go. Oh, long way. It's not thinking. Like I said, that sits in there like that, as you can see. But I can't glue that in just yet because I've got to put the pilot in. If I don't put the pilot in first, I won't be able to get him in. Right, now, before I tell you about the pilots, on there you can just make out the slight indentations there. You can just make them out. Those are the seat belts on the front and the rear. Now you've got two options. You can either do it with the pilot or without the pilot. So if you do it without the pilot, you just paint those. Those are the seat belts. You paint those in black. Okay. Now I'm going to do it with the pilots. Now, there's options with the pilots as well. You can either do the Netherlands and the British forces in the dark olive drab for the flight suits, or you can do the US, which is a beige. Now I assume beige is a light brown, but according to the colour chart it's a light grey. So what I did is I thought, screw it. Remember the Romulan Warbird? The same paint I used for that, the army green, I've decided to blast the pilots in the army green, and then I'll do the detailing by hand. And the pilot's on the cardboard at the moment, sucked by blue tack. I did it outside before it started raining, and I'll just give him a quick blast with the army green spray paint. And that's pretty much where I'm sitting, guys. Right, welcome back guys. Just a small quick update. Now as you can see, I've finally finished the cockpit now. I put the two pilots in. Like I said, I did the Romulan spray, the Romulan green spray. I've done the NATO dark olive on the helmet, on the pilot. I've also done his visor in the black, and a little bit of very intricate painting with the blinky flesh colour, with his mouthpiece in the olive drab. Remember with the seat belts, that's what I've done there. Put the seat belt detailing in. I don't know if you can make that out, that little olive drab thing, that's for his communicator wire that goes down his flight suit. I've also, I don't know if you can make that out, I've also done the gloves in the dark olive drab as well. And then you got the, let me just turn that around a bit, you can just make out there, you got his waist seat belt. But I wouldn't say it was much of a screw up, but a little bit. That arm there, when I said I've got to put the right arm on, that arm should have gone on the pilot at the back, and his arm should have gone on there. So his arm is slightly curled round, because I had a bit of a because I put the wrong arm on. I had a bit of trouble getting this in, but I managed to jiggle it into place and glue it down with some super glue, because it was very, very tight.
again because I put the wrong arm on. Also I've done the front pilot as well, because his face guard is up on his helmet. Like I said, I've painted it in the olive drab and done the raised eye shield. Also done his facial features with the pink, well, the fleshy colour, and the olive drab for the gloves, again with the seat belts. Also I've done the first side of the propellers, because now I've done the cockpit, it's now telling me to do the propellers in the instructions. And also, if I can just manoeuvre this into place, you can see there I've also put the tail rotor arm and assembly into place. I didn't do what I did with Airwolf. I've actually put the washer on the inside, as you can see there, so I didn't screw up like I did on Airwolf. So that's all that done. That's pretty much it, guys. Stay with me.